wild.
Mm-hmm.
But it wasn't until I first met my boyfriend where like we were talking about like fandoms and things we enjoyed, and finally he like it was like one day, it was like years ago when we were like first talking, and he's like so you do like Pokemon? And I'm like, who doesn't? Like seriously, like are you crazy for even asking me that? He's like, well, do you have a character in it? I'm like, well, I mean, I always played with the Crystal Girl, you know, like the one that we're playing, but not officially. I've never had an official like Pokemon trainer. So then he's like, well, why don't we role play with like my character and we developed yours, and that's how it started. I made Ayana, and so it's I'm really happy with her. It's taken a lot of years to develop her, but she still has that childhood thing where her quest is still to find Mew and such. And in the story, she actually saw Mew at a very young age.
Oh wow!
And such, and she never forgot Mew. So, it also with seeing Mew, it gave her the drive to seek out and meet the other legendary Pokemon before.
Oh
So,
wow!
That's one of her biggest story things is that she's like, I will see every single legendary Pokemon I can before I die, and I will see Mew again.
Cool.
So yeah. So that is my little Pokemon history of how it began from random nutness to an actual proper character.
Cool.
So yeah. Like I said, I don't know where those pictures are, but it was super crazy and super random and ridiculous. In fact, there's another thing I wish I never lost, and it was my first comic book I made.
No.
Like, when I was a kid, I was really young, and it was like when I was like into the Powerpuff Girls, and I literally made like a Powerpuff Girls slash Rowdy Rough Boys comic, and where my cat and my dog were in the story. And it was super long. Like, it was a pretty thick thing. Like, you know, I stapled that sucker together.
Aww.
And I had a lot of stories, and I was really proud of it. But over the years, I lost it. Probably, like, rotting somewhere.
Oh.
Which is super sad, because I would have loved to, like, scan it and just, like, keep it forever. But it's just one of the ones that got lost over the years, though. Very sad.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, so there's some Masky history of nutness and weirdness. Oh, Snubble. I always thought Snubble was so weird and grumpy looking. By the way, I totally just killed a bug like a few seconds ago. That felt good because it kept flying around me, and I was just like, if you get close to me, I'm gonna... It got close to me, and thus it died.
No! Bad Snubble. Another thing I wish I could find is this really cute book I made as a kid. Mm-hmm.
Of like what if, like how it would be if I had like a little brother, and because I always like asked mom and dad to like give me a little sibling, and I literally made this like illustrated comic book like thing of like all the things I would do.
Oh wow, you went and took down an essay now. This is the talking points.
I did like birthdays and like holidays, like pretty much say like this is what I would do with him. Beach trips, like I kid you not, like I covered all my bases.
I love this, but you went and decided I'm gonna make a whole picture book on to convince my parents for me to have a younger sibling. I love it.
Yes, and I've lost that too. And
Aww.
it's so sad because you know, like my adopted bro, like the one that you talk to sometimes.
Yes.
I told him about it, and he wanted to see it, and I'm like, dude, I haven't seen it in years, and so I tried in vain to find it, but I couldn't. So I think it's gone.
Aww.
Which makes me so sad.
Yeah.
It's just what happens when you move all the time. Stuff gets
That's
lost.
true.
And I've moved a lot. My family. And it sucks because, like, I've actually scanned, like, some of my older pictures so that I just have something to look back at and be like, man, that's how I used to draw as a kid. I suck, but it's still great to see how far I've came.
Uh-huh, exactly. There was growth.
Exactly. Of course, the bane of my existence, seeing how horrible noses were as a kid. Absolutely hated noses. I have gotten a lot better where I'm like, everyone has noses.
Yay! Noses for the win.
So yeah, so there's some Masky childhood trivia for y'all. And stuff that Kalma didn't know about me, so yay! Oh, that just reminds me of this horrible idea that I had for, like, my character, Ayana, my Pokemon trainer. Her dad might die in the story.
Whoa!
Yeah, in my boyfriend's story, there's a city that gets destroyed by his villain character, and right now, from the sounds of it, because we've revamped the story now 3 times. Because, like, the first time was me trying to figure out Ayana, and then the second time things were going good, but then for some reason we're like, you know what, let's start over and have them meet sooner. So that's what we're doing right now. And after talking about it, I was like, babe, since they're together, she's gonna go through his crap. And he's like, yeah, and I'm like, that means, like, she's gonna be there when that thing happens. He's like, yeah, and I'm like, so what if her dad's there when it happens? He's like, oh no. So, yeah, so she might there might be a dad death, and his character might kick himself because he'll blame himself. More than likely. I love stories. I love drama. I can do it to my own characters, but the heck if my friends do it to theirs.
Here's a child trying. I'm in a casino right now.
You're in a casino? You're a mother.
She let me outdoors.
Well,
a 10-year-old.
She let you become an adult at 10 years old, apparently.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, I'm very, very happy with the quality of this. Like, this is so much better than Skype, because, like, if you guys don't know, like, right now we're using Discord, and my goodness, this is so much better because nothing has blurred for me. And nothing has silenced for me, and the picture is perfect, so I'm not, like, squinting and be like, oh, what's the text saying? But yeah, by the way, guys, I do not condone gambling. I mean, I do not support gambling, that's what I mean. Gambling is not good. It has screwed over so many people, and I know people that it's screwed over. Where they're like, oh, we'll win this time, and it's like, no, you will not. You'll just get further in debt. It's very sad.
It is.
No, you want to know a true testament of gambling that I've experienced? So, there's this website I used to play on, like, I occasionally visit it, but it's called Gaia Online, and my cousin introduced me to it. And back then, there's a game where it's like slot machines, and luckily for it, you don't actually use any money. And
oh, this is Bill's place. Huh, interesting. So Bill lives in Cerulean City, but his family lives in Goldenrod. That's interesting. Oh wait, he just got called to the... Oh, I forgot what there is.